We discovered we needed a driveway upgrade. We had a lot of cracking and some enormous potholes, and we had to make a decision about how we were going to do it. When we looked into it, we could patch the holes, we could replace the whole driveway. In the end, what we did is went with some permeable paving in a small section, and what that did for us is it overcame some of the issues we were having with water pooling, and the water pooling in the low spots was causing the cracking. Because permeable paving is a newer idea, we needed to translate some of those engineering concepts. So we had a couple of meetings and had to think about the trade-off between the slightly higher cost and the longer life of the project, and answered a lot of questions, and then made a resolution at the AGM to make the investment.
So here we had to excavate the pavement around 300 millimetres to then rebuild these layers. So there was a geofabric layer on the bottom. Then there were some larger screenings. Over the top of those were some smaller screenings. And on top of those smaller screenings, we then had our permeable pavers. And then we have smaller screenings between those pavers as well, just to be able to allow that water to flow through. So the guys here, they're just, what they're doing is they're filling between the pavers with these screenings, so that then water can go through these voids and then be collected underneath these pavers.
The permeable paving lets us capture water that's coming down our sloping driveway. It soaks through the paving into the gravel, which then goes into a trench that is underneath our green space. So as it flows through, it waters our garden, and then it also helps us deal with some of the excess water that was causing problems with the asphalt. In doing this project, we ended up with about 35 square metres of paving. It's quite a small space, but it's meaningful and it has an environmental benefit. As residents, we're really proud that we can do that for our community, and we're hoping we can show that this is actually something that's quite achievable in a residential scale.
From this project is that it shows that private developers are able to use these solutions as well. It doesn't have to be a big rain garden on the side of the road. There are other solutions that can be implemented, that don't take up space, but are able to have the same effects for the people that they serve and use.
In this instance, we're in a residential development and we've done a retrofit of water-sensitive urban design. And I'd just say that it's very doable, it's very achievable, and it's quite meaningful to do something in your own backyard.